Fifine has always made pretty good microphones, and this one here is actually one of the better ones for the money. It sounds pretty good, sound rejection is pretty good, and you can get a really good starter setup for super cheap. So introducing the Fifine Ampligame A8, let's dive right in. For more content, do make sure to subscribe to this channel because we upload fairly often and focus on all sorts of tech products. So do make sure to leave us a like and comment any of your thoughts down below while you're at it. It really helps us with the algorithm. And if you want to support us further, then we've actually got a Patreon open which offers early access to content and special insight to projects that I'm always working on in case that is something that interests you. So links to everything down below. The unboxing is going to be very simple. Inside of the box, you're going to find foam, then the microphone with the box between the mic and the stand, then you're going to find the instructions past that. Inside of the box, you're going to find an additional mount for mounting it onto mic arms and a USB-C cable. Inside of the box, you're going to find a microphone arm, which we will be using with this microphone. I want to thank Fifine for sending this stuff over for review. And by the way, if you're hearing any noise, like right now, if it sounds like metal moving, I'm right next to a garage gate, and it appears to be a little bit windy today. So you will probably hear that get picked up on this microphone, and that's going to be pretty good for doing a sound test or a sound rejection test. Now, the exterior design consists of plastic for the entirety of the build. The microphone appears to be completely attached to the shock mount, which is kind of a shame, but I guess that you wouldn't really need to swap it out much, so it's okay. This also comes with a metal pop filter that is detachable if you want to use a different one, but I find this one to be pretty good already. This microphone features a mute button on top which responds to simple tapping. On the bottom, there is a headphone jack and a USB-C port. On the back, there is a volume knob, which is just mic gain knob, and a button to switch between colors for the RGB lights. Now this button, I have found that if you press it enough times, it will turn off the lights and then they won't turn back on until you reconnect the microphone to your PC. This is something I would like to see be fixed in the future. The RGB lights are very nice, by the way. I won't spend too much time on that since you can see them, and the options are limited to a few colors or color cycling, which I have actually kept it at. But overall, I don't have much to complain about here. This is pretty good. So as for the mounting system, this includes a pretty good stand for your desk if you don't have a mic arm. It's adjustable and can easily hold up this microphone, so it's certainly serviceable. However, Fifine already sells this microphone arm for super cheap, so you might as well get them together since you can avoid a really harsh keyboard sound by having your microphone hover over your desk. It's just a better way to go. But overall, once you have everything set up with a microphone arm, it looks really good, and I think most people will be happy with the aesthetics here. So in terms of specs, this is a cardioid condenser microphone with a frequency response of 50 Hz to 20 kHz. I think you can definitely hear that, since this microphone kind of lacks in the low end, but enough about that for now. Let's get into the actual sound test. So this right here is going to be the sound test. Now, granted, I have been speaking into this microphone the entire time that I've been recording this video, so you've been listening to it the entire time. And this is what this microphone is going to sound like. Obviously, there haven't been any changes made to it. When it comes to USB microphones, I hardly ever make any changes at all, and if I did, I would make sure to let you know. Now, this microphone, thanks to the pop filter, does handle plosives really well, and I have to say that this microphone could do better on the low end. It seems like it's more so emphasized on the mid to highs, like it's not too high on that spectrum, but the low end is definitely lacking a little bit. And when it comes to sound rejection, obviously from the back, it's not going to be so bad. Like, it's not going to take in that much sound. But considering that the microphone is still kind of facing towards the gate, you're going to get a lot more of that. So that's why you've been hearing the gate going off this entire time through this microphone. And it's not really this microphone's fault. I mean, this is a condenser microphone, and these gates are extremely loud, and I also just so happen to have it face in that direction. So obviously, I wouldn't use a microphone like this in a space like this, but I would probably use it in your bedroom where you're very unlikely to experience garage gates going off on you. Now, I wanted to do a couple of tests as well, like a proximity test. So this right here is actually what it sounds like from about, I don't know, 6 inches away from the microphone. This is what it sounds like when I speak into this microphone from about 2 inches away, maybe. This is what it sounds like when I speak into the microphone from about a foot away. And this is what it sounds like from a good distance. I don't know how much, maybe a foot and a half or so, but this is what you're going to get. Pop, 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 plosives, pop, pop, plosives, pop, pop, plosives, plosives, plosives. So that's how it handles plosives. And now we're going to do a sound floor test, or like a sound rejection test, I suppose, where I'm going to stay quiet and you're going to hear everything that's going on around and just how much noise this microphone is picking up. So have a listen. And now, the monitoring is pretty good on this microphone. I would say that it is very accurate to what you will get from the input of this microphone. I like it and would trust it for making sure that the audio is always how it should be. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm quite proud of this microphone. So in conclusion, I think that this microphone has been hyped up quite a bit, but for good reason. It sounds really good for the money. It's cleaner in that sound and design than most microphones around the price, which is worth acknowledging. So while I can give this microphone a solid recommendation if you have a budget of around $40 or $53 with the microphone arm, by the way, I still have something that I want to say. Fifine, you already make really good USB microphones, and you should keep that up. But a lot of your microphones have been pretty similar lately. I would like for you to delve into XLR microphones, preferably more on the premium side. Hell, even attempt to make your own audio interface for it. Imagine having a bundle like this. So please keep that in mind. I know that you're watching this video, so hopefully you'll make it happen. I look forward to seeing something new from you guys in due time, whenever it happens to be ready. And if you decide to take in my feedback. So thank you so much for watching this video all the way up until the very end. I do very much appreciate it. Now I am going to be leaving affiliate links down to Amazon to this microphone and the bundle with this microphone arm. In case you do need a microphone arm, I will be leaving those linked down below. They're affiliated, so if you do use them, I do get a small commission. That does support the channel quite a bit, so I would appreciate that quite a bit. I also would love to give the patrons a very big thank you, especially with the tier 3s. Omar, thank you so much for all of your support, and everybody else, the tier 2s and the tier 1s, thank you so much for everything, because you guys really do a lot to help keep this channel afloat, I must say. Please make sure to follow me on Twitch. I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm more than happy to answer questions live. And also follow me on Instagram, where I do post every now and then. So with that said, this has been Francisco from Tech Summit. Thank you for watching, and until next time, enjoy.